everyone, and I should not have started my video off that way. This is not a good morning for me. So quickly, what's going on here is I filled this base. By the way, this is the project I'm working on. Hopefully you can recognize this without the head on it, but that's the project. And I filled the base, and as you can see, the bottom is missing. That's because I cut out the bottom so I could fill it with some hot glue and some plaster of Paris, which I did several days ago, maybe 4, 5, 6 days ago. I filled this, and last night I checked the base, and let's flip this over. This base had a neck coming up, maybe 1.5 inches high. The neck came up, and that neck inserted into here, and this is the bottom of the torso. All right, you with me? So I was checking this, and as a matter of fact, hold on, let's go back to how it was. Okay, this was on here. While it was drying, it was sitting here, and so I attempted to unscrew the base from the torso, and when I did that, it snapped. That piece coming from here, that neck piece, it broke off. And that left the exposed hot glue and plaster of Paris that I had put in here 4, 5, 6 days prior. And I noticed that it wasn't dry. The neck part, this part wasn't dry. So I flipped it over. And keep in mind, this was filled with mostly plaster of Paris, hot glue, and the support system that I had put back into here. And hold on, let me show you that and this is the mass of hot glue, support system, and plaster of Paris, and it is not dry after maybe 5, 6 days. Hold on, I'll be back again. So in frustration last night, I just took out all of that mess out of here, and I had no plan of what I was going to do moving forward. I was thinking about just scrapping this project, but I just saw this YouTuber. I think the name of his channel is BM Sculpts or something. I'll try to leave a link. This guy, he's really good. He does a lot of sculptures and works with wood mostly. I think his thing is mostly wood. Anyway, I just saw him put a whole bunch of money and time and effort into a project. After drying for a couple of days, something didn't turn out right. And so the guy, instead of just giving up, he started over. So that motivated me to start over. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use the hot glue this time. I'm going to just pour the plaster of Paris directly into here, and lines there, that's where I had the hot glue. There's still some of it here on the sides, but I'm going to do without the hot glue. Just mix up a bunch of plaster of Paris and put it in here. At the same time, I will be making another neck part. Well, I keep calling it a neck. I don't know what you call it, but the part that inserts into here, I'm going to make another one of those. Put some type of rods or wire into it to give it some more support. And somehow I will be, okay, now I have to work out the details, but the bottom line is, folks, I'm going to continue. I'm not going to give up on this thing. I really like this 3D model. So let me go ahead and get to work on that. Let me see. This is totally unplanned. This was not supposed to be part of the project, as you can imagine. But there's a lot of failures, a lot of ups and downs when you're dealing with this stuff. And a lot of this 3D model repair and a lot of sculpture repair and work, it's fly by the seat of your pants, or just thinking on your feet, or ingenuity, coming up with ways to make things work or to fix things. So that's what I'm going to do here. Fix this and make it work. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Make sure you stay tuned. I'm going to give this a few days to dry, and I'll be back with the next part of this project. Thank you. Bye. And there's no way I can get a good, decent thumbnail from this. So let me see. Maybe. I don't even know, folks. I'll try to come up with something. I hate fake thumbnails, so I'm not going to go that route. Then again, maybe to get more clicks and more views if I put a nude person, a nude woman on my thumbnail, or put some crazy statement on my thumbnail that's not true, just to get eyes. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, folks. Bye.